morning, second grader. Today is Monday, May 25. So it's time for our classwork 1. Okay. So because it is a new week, so we have a new lesson in our spelling, worksheet 1, cursive writing 1, reading classwork 1, language art classwork 1, writing 1, and including your homework. Now let's begin. Excuse me. Now for our spelling, our new lesson for our spelling is all about the phonics are controlled vowels. So the phonics are controlled vowels have 4 patterns. The R, A-R-E, air, A-I-R, right? The R, A-R-E, air, A-I-R, ear, E-A-R, and E-R-E. So throughout this week, our lesson will be focusing on the phonics R controlled vowel. So here, under your name is the review box, right? When the letters R, air, ear, and work together, they can stand for the sounds you hear in mare, which is R, right? Pear, which is air, A-I-R. Bear, which is ear, E-A-R. And dare, which stands the phonics are controlled vowels, ear, E-R-E. Right? So here, we have mare, pear, bear, and dare. Now, part A, let's read the instruction first so that we will not be confused on what to do. Find the words that complete the sentence. Write the word on the line. So it's easier. All you need to do is to find the word which has the phonics are controlled vowels A-R-E, A-I-R, E-A-R, and E-R-E, right? So make sure when you answer this one from 1 to 8, make sure keep on reading it and make sure that the word that you use makes sense on the sentence that you match the word inside the box. So let's read the 8 words inside the box. Air, rare, where, peer, share, fair, wear, care. So let's read number 1. The blank at the beach smells good. Is it the care at the beach? Doesn't make sense. The pier of the beach, the share, or the air. Okay, the air. So that you will not be confused, cross it out. Then write air on the blank. Then reread it again if it makes sense. The air at the beach smells good. Yes, because when you smell it, you smell the air, right? So that's it. Do the rest, 1 to 8. Okay. Now for your cursive writing, okay, because we're finished writing the cursive writing from big letter A down to Z. So this time, we're going to do spacing letters and words. So when we are about to write a letter, how much space should we put before we write another word? Here, you can make your writing easy to read. Letters should not be too close or too far apart, because if it's too close, it seems that it is a one word only. Because when we write 2 words, there should be a space in order to separate the 2 words, right? And it's not too far also, because you need to maximize your space also in writing, right? So, remember, this is how they write. They give us an example, right? The second part, draw a slanted line between these words to check that the spacing is as wide as small o. So when you write the first word, okay, after you write the first word, make sure the next word, there should be a 1 space using it's either letter O or E, small letter O or E, to serve as your space when you write the next letter. Okay? After you trace this one, write it on the blank. The same at the bottom part. Okay? So make sure when you do the cursive writing, when you do 2 or 3 here, they give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Make sure each word should have a space of small letter O, not the small letter O the cursive way, like they showed you in this paper. and do the rest. Write it on the blank and do the rest. Okay. Now the bottom part, there's no O already because it is your duty now, or it is your task now to write it without the guide. Okay, that's it. Now for your reading, because it's a new week, we're not talking about poem this time. We're talking about the selection. Okay, box the title. Yes, after you box the title, label the paragraph. After you label the paragraph, label the picture, label the genre and the author's purpose. What is the genre? If either it's fiction or non-fiction. Then write your 1 to 4 keyword on the side. Why do we need, aside from labeling the paragraph, why do we need to write 1 to 4 keywords on the side? Yes, to figure out what is this paragraph all about. Then answer on the side also. There are questions on the side, but before you answer that one, what are we going to do first? Yes, box or underline important keyword. When we say box the important keywords, those keywords that are WH question, you will not going to underline those WH questions. Instead of underlining it, you need to box it. Why? Because it is an important keyword. The WH question stands for what, where, when, why, who, and how, right? Then after that, if it's not a WH question, all you need to do, if it is considered as if it considered as important keyword, all you need to do is what? Underline it. Okay, why do we need to underline important keyword and box the important keyword? Because it will help us figure out what is the question all about. Remember, your classwork 1 for your reading is all about King Midas and the golden touch. So you need to read this passage or the selection in order for you to know what is this selection all about. Okay, so that's it. That's it for your reading, classwork 1. Now for your language art, we have a new lesson in language art. This is combining sentences, right? When you say sentences, there are 2 or 3 or more sentences. That's why it's called sentences, right? With conjunction to form compound subject. Okay, here. You can continue 2 sentences that have the same predicate and into one longer sentences. So, combining sentences have the same predicate. We're not talking about the subject, we're talking about the predicate. When we say predicate, that's what the subject is doing. Okay? Subject is the person who the person in the sentence. Okay, or the who in the sentence. Here. Join 2 different subjects. Yes, 2 different subjects. So this time we're going to join 2 different subjects but with the same predicate, right? With the word and. Yes, we need to combine each sentence. For example, if we have 2 sentences, I think they put a period in each sentence. So this time, it's only 1 period for the whole 2 sentences, but the first sentence, we're going to put the conjunction and to separate the 2 sentences. Here, Betsy played in the park, right? Who played in the park? Betsy. Betsy is our subject. What did Betsy do? Played in the park is our predicate, right? Remember in our lesson, we have 2 subjects but the same predicate. Also, predicate here, played in the park. Tom played in the park. So it's the same predicate, right? But the difference between the 2 sentences is the subject, right? We're going to combine those 2 subjects using conjunction and. So we're going to write Betsy. Are we going to write played in the park? Even though they have different subject but they have the same predicate? No. We need to use the conjunction and. Tom played in the park because both of them played on the park. That's why they have different subject but they have the same predicate. So you need to what? Put a conjunction between the 2 different subjects and just copy the same predicate because both of them are playing in the park. Then that's how you end with a sentence with a punctuation period. That's how you do it. Like, let's do number 1. Combine the 2 sentences, write the new sentences on the line, right? Mel sang well, Pam sang well. So both Mel and both Mel and Pam sang well. So, they have the same subject. They have the same predicate. All the difference between the two sentences are the subject. So, we're going to write Mel first. Right? Then, we're not going to write sang well. Put the conjunction and Pam. Are we going to put a period after Pam? No, because we're going to make two sentences into one sentence. Combining two sentences, making it into one sentence, combining different subject with the same predicate. And sang well, right? That's how you do it, right? I just copy the two different subject. I put the conjunction between the two subject. After that, I copy the predicate, which is the same with what the first subject is doing and what the second subject is doing also. Then do the rest until 5, right? Then write about you and your friends to do for fun. So you need to create a sentence like what you and your friends do for fun. For example, my friend, like, for example, John and Kevin, what? Or played in the park. That's how you do it. This is sample sentence of doing for fun with your friends. Okay, right? John and Kevin played in the park. That's it. A little sample only. Okay, you can make on your own. Okay, if you're finished, let's do our writing. On page 410, write a sentence for each picture, creating procedural paragraph on how to plant a seed. Okay, this is 410. So you need the classwork 2 for your writing in order to write the procedure on how to plant a seed. I think you need to write 4 procedures. Here is, sorry. Okay. Write 1 to 4 sentences here. This is the procedure. Which one goes first, second, third, or fourth? Then write the procedure. Is the first procedure is water the plant? Write it number 1 if you think that is the first procedure. This is your classwork 1. Write the procedure. Okay? On how to plant a seed. If you have question or I don't know how to plant a seed, refer to your classwork 2 writing. There's a procedure here, but it's not in order. You need to put it in order. Okay? That is your classwork 1 for your writing. Okay. Now for your homework, we have a new selection. It's all about Yellowstone National Park. So read about the selection about Yellowstone National Park. And after you read the selection about Yellowstone National Park, after you read that one, answer the question from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you have time, you can answer it the same day. But if you want to follow the order of the day, so it's up to you. Okay? So that's it, second grader, for your classwork 1. And see you for your classwork 2. Peace.